I was tired of working so much and working extra jobs and then still worrying each month about finances. Does this sound like you? Are you looking for something to give you that extra cushion, something to just take care of one of your bills, a couple of your bills? Then watch this video, subscribe to this channel, and figure out if this is the place for you. My name is Joni Long, and I am a speech language pathologist. I am also a brand rep, a consultant for Rodan and Fields. So today, I'm just gonna tell you my story. Why in the world did I jump on board and become a consultant back in 2017? A couple of things. We had just moved into the house that we are living in now, and the mortgage is $500 more per month. Now, it's a house we've been in an area that we've been wanting to move to ever since we got married in 2007. So the way it happened really is kind of incredible how we ended up in this area, but it left us with a mortgage that is more than what we were paying. So what do you do when you have to make ends meet? My husband is a musician. He is a singer-songwriter. He plays gigs, he plays weddings, he writes music, he restaurants, bars, vineyards, convention, he's a performer, okay, in the entertainment industry. So he was taking on extra gigs. We have two kids that, play extracurricular activities. They have extracurricular activities, sports, baseball, gymnastics, all of that costs money, right? Plus, at the time, I had just started using these amazing products as a customer and loved them and knew I wanted to continue to use them and wanted the best discount. So those were some of the reasons that I considered becoming a consultant, but I was extremely nervous. I had never done anything like this before. Never done any kind of social media, e-commerce, nothing in sales. I'm a speech therapist. I work with students. I work with developmental delays. I work with articulation. That's my jam. That was my bag. I knew how to do that, but I didn't know how to do this other thing. But I knew that I believed in the company. I knew I believed in the doctors who founded this company. What I learned about this company is that these are the proactive doctors. These are the women who created a legacy brand back in the 90s. They're dermatologists, and they are doing it again with Rodan and Fields. So I also learned that Rodan and Fields started out in department stores behind the glass case, and they were actually number one, they were growing. People loved their products, but it wasn't because of the beautiful display of the products. It was word of mouth. And so the brilliant doctors knew that if they went to a brand rep model, that it was going to be able to get into even more people's hands. So I trusted the doctors. I trust that it's a clinical skincare. In speech therapy, we always use and try to use evidence-based approaches. So any kind of therapy approach that we use, we want to know that there's evidence behind it that says, yes, when you do this, you're going to have these results, or it's legitimate. Okay, so the fact that these products go through clinical double-blind studies was really enticing to me because it just gives it the validity of these are actual incredible products. They aren't going anywhere. So I loved that fact. I already knew what the products were doing for my skin. I knew that it was changing my skin. My husband was noticing that my skin was changing, and he doesn't know what I put on my face. And I knew that I trusted the doctors. They had taken one brand already into over 100 countries and created this huge legacy with just acne, with one little portion of skincare. And now they were doing it again, but with so many different areas. Not only teen acne, but adult acne, anti-aging, which is huge, sun damage, sensitive skin. They were touching the market, and they are ruling the market. We are #1 premium skincare brand in North America, and they're just going to keep expanding from here. So the reasons I joined are slightly different than the reasons that I continue to do it. So in 2017, I wanted the discount. I wanted to continue to use these products, but we needed $500 more per month. I wanted to be able to have another job that I worked on my own schedule that could bring in that money, I could help others, and I wouldn't have to be doing all these other extra supervision jobs, contract jobs as a speech therapist. And so I jumped in, like super scared. I didn't even tell my husband that I did it. And back then, you had to buy a business kit. That the one I jumped in on was $700. You guys, $700. I mean, it's a lot of money. It was full of tons of products and amazing things. Like, it was a great discount for all the stuff that I got, but it was $700. That is 10 times what you have to pay now to become a consultant. It's $75, and you get this starter pack with a bunch of samples to hand out to people. It's pretty amazing, like, to be able to get started with this company that has no ceiling for $75. It's nuts. Like, it's amazing. If you have questions about that, please email me, send me a message, subscribe to this channel. It's all about Rodan and Fields, and you can learn more about that. So, getting back to my story. I jumped on board because we needed the extra money. I wanted the discount on the skincare, and that's about it. Like, that's what I knew. That was my initial goal. And my first paycheck was double what I needed, or what my final goal was. My final goal was $500. And when that happened, it just put off a light bulb went off in my head of like, this is something that really could change lives. I mean, the skincare is amazing, absolutely, and it can help with confidence. And I love getting messages from customers that they love their skin, and their skin has never felt better. But then if I can make this money and it's helping us hit our mortgage and do other things, then good grief, like, I'm gonna tell my friends and family about this. So I continue to share, and now my why has changed, 3.5 years in, and it's helping my business partners to see within themselves what they can do, and they can build something for themselves and for their family, and they can help other people. It's getting those messages from my customers when they are so thrilled that their skin has cleared up, or that their daughter's skin or that their son's skin has cleared up before prom, or before senior pictures. It's really seeing the growth within myself and within my business partners of self-confidence, and it's just a self-growth journey. And lastly, like, the tribe that I have found of women and men, of people who support you and just uplift you and challenge you, is unlike any other, and it's pretty incredible. So though my initial goals started out pretty concrete with just wanting the discount and needing $500 extra a month, it has evolved, and it will continue to evolve, because this company is incredible, and what it has to offer you or anybody who's looking into it is limitless. So if you have any questions, if you want to set up a personal Zoom, personal FaceTime with me, send me a message, find me on Instagram, you can email me, subscribe to this channel, make sure you get the notifications so you can get any new video that comes out. And I hope this is helpful to you if my story is similar to yours, or if you're just looking for something extra. I mean, this could be that extra. It could pay for house renovations. It could pay for, your car bill, pay for your master's degree loan that you got, or your undergrad degree loan, or your kids' extracurricular. Like, it can be whatever you want it to be. So let's chat, send me a message, subscribe to this channel, and I hope this has been helpful.